Sharing screen. Shared screen. Right. So I see that crates/bin. Let me start the mob. That's been merged to master.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
So your master may be out of date, if that matters.
Uh-huh. Yeah. No, I mean I just pulled the latest mob session.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's what the result of the last session with Marton
Mhm.
is that we started a small journey. I hope it's successful, of course. It has to do with making invalid state impossible using the type system in the app where all those unreachable
Mhm.
invocations are.
Yeah.
Basically, we're trying to eliminate those.
Right.
And the way we're eliminating them is we are being more particular about what the app is asking the driver for. So a driver wouldn't provide just one observable of events to the app. No. A driver would provide, possibly, depends on what the driver does, it would provide methods for obtaining observables. So if you call them, if you say, if you want something to happen, you call a method on the driver, and you get a, depending on what method you called, you get an observable of some event, right? It could be
Mhm.
an enum of several different events.
Yeah.
But it all depends on what you asked for. And I think that way we can use that and ask for different things from drivers and handle only those things, and and also drop those observables whenever they become irrelevant.
Mhm.
Thereby we would not be just kind of handling all the possible events all the time anymore. Of course, that would be more, I don't know, precise, and and precision means maybe, I don't know, maybe more code, maybe more meticulous code, or maybe more, uh, but it's code that models the domain better, more precisely. I think that's like what we want, right? Precision eliminates uh, the risk of errors, right? Of wrong code, like this statement, "Oh, unreachable." Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not using this type system, and therefore, if we are wrong, then a user gets a panic,
Mhm.
and who knows whether that panic ever gets reported. Maybe the user gets it in some edge case and shrugs and runs the app again, and it's usually fine.
Yeah.
Also, this long chain of match, this long match is not nice to work with. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. You'll have to. I think it's pretty more than 200-ish lines. Oh,
Yep.
700. Okay.
Not cool. So what do you think of all this?
Yeah, I think that's we should do it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. But I did not get the entire thing. So maybe if you could just show me in the code how what do you mean in the driver? What will change in the driver specifically? That'll be nice.
Of course. We already started modifying some drivers.
Okay. Yeah. So rotate it because okay, and I don't have any changes, so you can take over.
Sharing screen. Shared screen.
Yeah.
No. Keep open. Throw it on that screen. And keep one here. Driver. Don't know. So signal. It's the very first one that we see. It's commented out, and then here's a method install on the driver. Okay.
Mhm.
And it returns a shared box observable of the signal install event, which is a handler installed or a handler install fail.
Okay.
Right. And once we got that, once the app got, the fail or the installed, oh, and if it is installed,
Mhm.
this is you also get a shared box observable of this signal kind, which so you can you can then observe on this.
Yeah.
And then you either get a SIGINT or SIGTURN, which the distinction is only for logging because we do the same thing anyway.
Mhm.
So you can see that this is very, very different because you're not going to get, like, there are kind of 4 events here.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get an observable with all of them at the same time. No. So this, from the driver's perspective, solves the problem. Now you actually have to start using this in the app as well. And of course, this is only a to-do because we're doing this, type supported development, and then we can migrate this implementation.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the signal.
Mhm.
And I think the next one we started doing is the build. So let's look at the events. That's how we approach this. We looked at the events. And I think these senders, these drivers won't have senders in them. That will be created on the fly by the method that is asking for an observable. So we split it up to build maybe we can order them better. Here's build spawn event, which is should probably be here first. Right? If you ask for let's see, where's the method for this? For a spawn, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
The app has this driver. And the app, you know, calls this passing on the path of what to spawn, right? The command
Mhm.
and the envs, and you get back this the same thing, right? An equivalent, a build spawn, observable build spawn event. Okay, so now the app can listen to this, can observe on this, and it has a spawn and a spawn error. If you get similarly to what the signal does, spawn carries the PID and the wait events because it already starts, waiting on the termination of this.
Yeah.
So and here's the way. So the app can observe on this, and here's the build wait event. Let's put that here, and it has an output line for logging the output lines to the user. There's an exited, and there's a wait error. Those are the things that can happen at that point, right?
Yeah.
They're now distinct observables. There's also the build signal event. Either the signal is being sent or there's a failure to send.
Mhm.
And here's this comes with the waiting, the output line here. This is the output, either out or air, stood out to there. Here's the spawn method, and here's the signal method.
Yeah.
And again, the implementation is just commented out at this point.
So we are handling the errors also in the driver, so that we don't have to do that in.
No, we don't.
App.
We don't handle the errors in the driver. What makes you think that?
Not handle, as in you deal with them here or further.
That does not change. Why do you
Okay.
think that changes?
Okay, so we don't get unreachable anymore, right? Once we do this in app. Or do we?
Theoretically.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, maybe I'll just take a little while. You carry on.
So I think like one approach is to continue, restructuring the drivers, like just going to the next driver, and then once we have that, we can start going to the app and like making those logic changes in the app.
Okay.
It was pretty straightforward, right? We did signal and we did build. Now we need to do server.
Yeah. Sharing screen.
It's a good job.
Shared screen.
Good job. Very good stuff.
All right. So we do server driver.
Yeah, let's look at these events. What do we have?
Oh, server.
Seems like
I think
it's already.
Yeah, it's already done.
So what do we have? We have server. Let's look at the
Trial.
methods.
Oh.
Yeah, just review this
Build's done.
shortly. The server.
Oh, server. Okay. Mm-hmm.
We have a spawn. We have a shutdown.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward. So let's look at the server spawn event.
Mm-hmm.
There's spawn error and there's spawn.
Yeah.
Shutdown. There's shutdown. The shutdown error. Task join error. Just another kind of shutdown error, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So, okay. Next, what is it? FS Watch probably.
Signal is done. Browser.
Let's go FS Watch because
FS Watch.
I
Okay.
think the browser is the thing we do last, like
Uh-huh.
in Logic. This is not yet
Yeah.
modified, right?
Uh-huh.
So let's take a look at the existing event, right? Event enum.
Event enum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, FS Watch event. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we ask ourselves, what can we split this up into? See the first one? It's watcher creation error. And the second, watching. And watcher watch error, they are grouped together, right? They are all a result of the app asking, hey, start watching this directory.
Yeah.
And event error, change, and actually git2 error, I think, is also in the first group. Can you go to find references of this variant?
You too?
No, the variant, not the field. Yes.
Oh. Yeah. Let's make this full screen.
This is when initializing.
Mm-hmm.
And do we have more?
Yeah. Event sender. Yeah, there are two references.
Okay, so it's in the first group, right? It's when initializing the FS Watch, not when already watching.
Yeah.
So,
oh no, there is this one is effect, right? During effect, in the effect.
they are all coming from effect.
Right. Oh yeah. Even though sorry, my bad.
So make us. So let's make a method for this FS change struct.
What FS change struct?
Mm-hmm. And it'll be the method for initializing, right? An FS. Not sorry. Did I say FS change? No. The watch driver, the FS watch driver.
Oh, FS watch driver. Watch driver. Oh yeah, right. There'll be a new method.
Yeah. Pub create function. Init. Or maybe watch, right?
Yeah.
Watch. Takes. I think it takes what the
effect. Watch command.
Yeah, a path, right? A path. Path. Path buff. And actually, we might get away with a reference here. I don't know. Let's try reference. It'll be a ref path.
Yeah.
If we fail, we just change it back. But not path buff. Path. Ref path.
Oh.
That's the equivalent. Okay. And it returns.
Shared box.
That's right.
Shared box observable static.
Yes.
And something that we create now.
Exactly.
FS watching or
FS watch. FS watch watch. Maybe we should. That's why we shouldn't call this watch. Maybe we should call it init, and then we call this event FS watch init.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. FS watch init, and we need infallible
Event. FS watch init.
event.
Event. Yes. FS watch init event. Fallible. Give us a body with a to-do invocation. That's right.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Up next. Yeah. Repeated.
Push it. Come on. Am I offline? Am I offline? What's going on here? You there? Yo. Shivalaj?
Yep.
Okay. I was offline for a few seconds. Shared. We were in the watch. And now we were breaking this up into why? Why'd you go all the way over there? What's going on? Oh, now I'm in a different file.
Yeah.
It's almost as if I don't know how to use my editor. It's almost as if I'm not a master Vimmer.
Yeah.
FS watch init event. Sounds right. And it's only going to have these and that. That, and it's not going to have the why doesn't this have display? It was implicit.
Yeah.
Watcher creation. I don't know. Watcher init. Watcher creations. Yeah. Something like that. And it's not going to have these.
Yeah.
No. This is also part of it. Where is this? No. This. Yeah. See, watcher watch. This is still in the initialization.
Yes.
So watcher watch error, and so these two are not here. And then we'll make our second. We don't even need a method, right? So basically, the watching. I don't think the watching should give us this watcher, right? The watching should give us the observable. Right? This one. It should give us a shared boxed
observable
of the other FS watch init event, and I don't know, maybe just event.
Watching event.
Sure. UK. Now we don't have this, which means we can do that. We can do fs watch watching event and remove 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and the last one.
Hold on. Watch creation error. Watch this, that. Watch
That.
error
And last
and
git.
git. Okay. So that's probably debug. Okay, there's no debug for this. All right. So also, what is kind? This fs change, and the driver itself does not have a field, and we need to like comment out some stuff. This probably is just an import.
Mm-hmm.
New is all commented out.
And effect.
And yeah, warnings, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we want the browser now.
Yes.
Here is the event. We have a spawn and spawn error. So it looks like these two
are in it.
Okay. So let's grab this. Do a, probably not going to be a debug here. Spawned. And we're not going to get a browser, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, we are, because we need to like also, I don't know exactly what to do, because we need to also instruct the browser to reload. We need to send that command.
Yeah.
Which exposes like a design question here. In the current paradigm, all of we have these commands, right? We from the top, events come in, and at the bottom, commands go out, right?
Yeah.
And the initializations, all the initializations of the drivers, they occur before the app. Well, no, sorry. Like, because the app already has the streams that have all possible events ever,
Mhm.
then the app can like just send these signals, these commands to the drivers to ask for whatever it wants to have, for whatever effects it wants, right?
Yeah.
And these effects, the events for the results of these effects will come via that one big stream of everything possible ever, right?
Mhm.
But notice that what we are. Oh, sorry, I should be on this. So, what we are now changing results in these methods on the drivers, and these methods, they are like requesting an effect.
Yeah.
Initialize the watching, right? Or spawn the browser, or spawn a build, right?
Mhm.
So it's a different design. This is not a it's not this pure effects go out only as commands?
Common. Yeah.
And that is because what we want to do is couple in the type system the asking for an effect with the observable that contains the possible events that are a result of that.
Mm-hmm.
An alternative to this that I can think of, well, before the alternative, and then when we already have some correct observable, like for example, let's say we spawned a build and then we're still waiting for that build.
Okay.
And a file system change event came in.
Mm-hmm.
What is supposed to happen?
We're supposed to stop the build and run it
Right.
again. Yeah.
Right. Restart the build. The way we currently do that is send a signal, and via a command.
Mm-hmm.
And since we already have all the events ever possible, then we'll just, that doesn't change. But there's this new paradigm that we are working towards. In that particular case, that is also true, that we are already observing on the same things, right? Like this command of sending a signal won't change the events that we're expecting.
Yeah.
So, but then I'm thinking, so what? Some effects will occur via a method call on the driver, and other effects will occur by sending a command back to the driver. Like, we do software. We like to keep things simple. We benefit from simplicity. Why would we have two different ways to ask for effects to occur?
Two different ways for an effect to occur.
For the app to ask for an event, for an effect.
Yeah.
To me, that's a red light. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's bad for simplicity, but then it does also remove the unreachable stuff, right?
Yes, I'm quite convinced that we do want the app to have the ability to change, to select which events it observes on, in order to remove unreachables, in order to make invalid states impossible. but this two ways for the app to ask for effects to occur it doesn't seem right to me. Like, there should be only one way for the app to ask for for effects to occur. But how do we do that in a way that is type safe?
Mm-hmm.
And so for example, here's something we didn't I don't think we considered with these methods, right? Well, okay, let's say you have the build driver, right?
Yeah.
It has these, we made these two methods, right?
Mm-hmm. Spawn and signal.
Signal takes a PID.
Yeah.
Right. So, like, admittedly, we would need a PID in order to send a signal. So we cannot send a signal before something is spawned.
Yeah.
Sure. But like, we like, with the app can keep the PID of something that already terminated and then ask for, what about a different example? Like, let's say the server
Mm-hmm.
there's the spawn and the shutdown.
Yeah.
And the shutdown event, currently it takes self. I don't think that's right. I don't know. Maybe it is right. But my point is, like, so what is the server spawn event? So the spawn currently provides the server driver.
Yeah.
I don't think that makes sense, because the app is supposed to have the driver already in order to be able to call spawn.
Don't I need serve there?
Sure. That's irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we can get served there somehow. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about that. But we cannot call spawn. No, it's a static. It's a static method. Okay. Yep. And yeah, so we apparently we have some type safety there by by passing instances around on events, and then only if you have that instance you can you can do some other effect. But
yeah.
But here's another, like, so how do we, so what can we have all, so if that's like part of the core part of our design, that we have these methods on the driver that ask for effects, and what we get back from those method is like the observable. Sometimes this observable will only have one event, like the server spawn or the error, right?
Mm-hmm.
But other times Will it have more than one? Is that a thing? Am I imagining this?
What about browser? Does that have more than one?
No, the file system. The file system watch, right? We get events over time.
Yeah.
So we need that paradigm. We just need to keep in mind in the app that even though it's an observable, maybe it would be nice to have some like type that is only right. It's like kind of like a future, but directly from RxRust, because we don't really have await in our app. We don't use await anywhere except for like outside the app.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Let's just ignore that for now.
Okay.
So it does make sense to use an observable, at least for that FS Watch driver, and keep listening to these events over time, because they don't cause us to. We basically never unsubscribe from that, right? We never drop that observable unless there's something fatal, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
So maybe we could, if we wanted to simplify, we would say, okay, now that we have added another way to ask for events, these driver methods that also return observables, well, now we don't have commands anymore. Maybe we should do all of the effects via
The type system.
methods on either the driver directly
Mm-hmm.
or values that we get from events that the driver gave us. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, do we even need command?
One thing that we are enjoying, we are benefiting from the command concept design,
Mm-hmm.
is that we log it, and all commands they go through the same code path and are logged. I don't know how to keep that, because method calls are not data. It's not
Yeah.
like a value that is created and goes somewhere else.
Yeah, that's right.
Of course, we could try to just take care to log these, right? In each invocation.
Yeah.
Either at the call site or in the method. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that in the method.
But isn't there some way to like encode that into the type system to like to guarantee that that logging occurs?
For a function.
I do have like I do have one idea.
Yeah.
What if each driver implemented a trait? We could call it driver trait, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this trait has actually, well, I don't know that it's the driver necessarily, because it could be some value that is emitted, right, from the driver, right?
Yeah.
So basically, the driver is like not a single. I don't even know that the driver should be like a single struct that is the driver. It seems more like a driver is a module that provides a set of structs that are just effects that represent effects. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't get all those initially, right? Like some of them are only exposed by like you have to call some effect, and it gives you back an observable, and maybe you'll get an emit on that observable that also carries a possible effect struct that only then you could call. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And what if each such effect struct we call it an effect struct because it implements the effect trait.
Yeah.
And that effect trait has an effect method that is generic. Because it's generic, it can have multiple implementations. So for the same struct, you could have, if you needed to, you could have multiple implementations if the same struct allows you to do more than one effect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? So it would have multiple implementations. And each implementation, the type arguments would be something like a value that represents the effect, and another value that is the event that you possibly get from it, right? That is like fs watch init event, and these two will be coupled, right? So they will be coupled in the in that implementation.
Yeah.
So a driver is a module, and it provides types that implement
Effect
any
trait.
number of effects.
Yeah.
And why? What? How does that all this? I don't know. It makes sense structurally to me, but how does it? And does it make sense structurally to you?
So far, yeah.
Right. But how does it help with like, helping us like formalize logging?
It does not.
Well, hold on. Maybe in order to obtain the value, right?
Uh-huh.
We said it's generic. Like the first type argument is whatever type that represents if the effect you're asking for.
Yeah.
What if there was a constraint on that it implements the like I don't know, some traits that guarantees that it will be traced when it's created or something like that, or that it's and then when to create it, the only way you can create it is like would result in it being traced. But this is like a weak guarantee because like what if you create it and you never use it?
Yeah.
Well, the logging, so it's not, the logging will not occur on creation. It would occur when it is passed to the effect implementation. But we provide the effect implementation.
Yeah. So then we'll have to manually define it.
But isn't there a way to like say, to like force behavior on something? Like to say this trait that method, like will somehow implicitly call a different method, or in your implementation of it, you are forced to call some other method. I think there's a way to do this. I realize that like, sure, we can just make sure we log everything properly, but I hope that you at least like enjoy this exploration with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can imagine something that in that method like has to return a type that you can only construct if you call some other API and you have to pass an implementation of some other something that is the effect. You have to pass your effect on to something else and return there. It will be logged by that thing, and then you have to return that. The effect method would, I don't know, you'd have to
there can be an effect init struct that is only returned if you actually log it.
Yeah. But I don't know, maybe we can like continue without this trait, because we don't need this, and then we can make it a to-do and look at it later.
Yeah.
Okay, so good conversation. So we're trying to eliminate commands, right?
Yes.
So in that case, the observable that the app, because the app is merely a function that transforms, or that it has to return an observable, because when that observable ends, that's when like the process exits. But that observable won't even, because until now, currently what this observable is observable of commands, right?
Yeah.
But it won't be anymore, because there are no commands. There are only these effect method calls. So it'll be an observable of control, of exit, right?
Yes.
And if it ever emits an exit, it doesn't even, sorry, it's not. It's the completion. It'll be a shared box observable of the never type. Because it's a shared box observable that all it can do is ever just complete, which sounds more like a future than a observable. I'm trying to think. The Cycle.js framework that I'm familiar with, how does it solve this problem? How does it avoid this problem of unreachable, right? Of unreachable states? Because I'm pretty sure that, yes, it has a select method on the drivers.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's effectful. It only what those select methods calls do in Cycle.js is only to select which events to listen on. They never do actual effects. Is that like a different approach that we could take? Could we like keep the commands concept and then like try to decouple these things where we say, okay, we issue this command and we also unsubscribe, we drop an observable and we call another method that gives us another observable, right? A different observable. Now we expect these events. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You don't see a problem with that?
Yeah, I'm just not sure yet.
It's not type safe.
So yeah. So you're saying keeping both the command and having these separate events?
Keeping the commands and having methods on the driver, but not to initiate, not to ask for effects, but only to select on which events we want to listen on, right? Which
Okay.
I don't even know how that would be possible. I don't know how to implement that, right? Like, because what because when I imagine how to implement these effect methods,
Mhm.
is that they literally right? They like they directly trigger the effect, and then they provide an observable to get the result of that. And that makes sense to me, but on the other hand, this this purity paradigm, right, of like functional reactive programming, whatever, you're not supposed to call a method that does an effect in your app.
Yeah.
I don't know what that really means, though, right?
Mhm.
Why, like, practically, we do only end-to-end tests, right? This is all about testing and possibly like replacing implementations, right? This is about decoupling for the purpose of maintainability and testing, right? Like, imagine if you wanted to do unit tests instead of, like, if you wanted to test the behavior of your program without actually doing any effects, right?
Mhm.
In CycleJS, it's possible because even time is like provided as a driver. And then you could simulate time, right? You could say, given this input observable, I expect to get this output observable. And then you can, even if like in real time, you're talking about, okay, there's something that happens after 10 seconds. In your unit test, you just simulate the time and the test passes instantly. Did you ever see such a thing? I mean, you've been doing Haskell, right?
I've not come across
The
something like
simulation
this.
of time.
Simulation of no.
The
haven't.
mocking of time, should I say?
Yeah, but there are. No, I've not written mock tests before.
And we're not doing that, right? We're doing end to end, completely external testing.
Yeah.
So, and we don't really we don't tend to do anything that has to do with time, just waiting. We don't have explicit, oh, this will happen after 3 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
And conceivably, even if we did want to like provide a mocking implementation, right, of
Mhm.
of all the I don't know, the effects, then we could make these effect methods instead of the actual thing. We could trade them all in for traits and have a real implementation and a mock implementation, right?
Yeah. Yeah, sounds fair. Yeah.
Of course, that would require making it a trait again.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to think whether like this is goes against what, I don't know, like some purity concept that goes against the inspiration that I don't know, made this app use RX Rust in the first place? Or maybe my concern is like, you know, there are these paradigms that are like just kind of followed because they sound good, but then they're not actually, you know, there's flaws in them. They're not actually sound, or like the trade-off is not quite right. Because this is we already have this kind of, we already have this purity now, right? In master, there are no effects. There's only events coming in, commands going out.
Yes.
And this is all just data.
Wait, isn't it commands coming in? Oh yeah, no, my bad. Yeah, never mind.
So but then we have this type problem, right? Where the commands going out don't determine
Effects.
the type, they don't change the types of events that are expected.
Yeah.
So what is a clean way to get both, right? To both emit commands that are just data, and receive. Maybe we should. So here's a thought. Maybe let's say we currently have a like a server in the app. Like, we can discuss it in more general terms, not our specific app, right? We have some server that we don't that we get events, that we can get events from. The server itself isn't observable. Okay?
Yeah.
And we are listening to events on it. Well, something happens, like let's say Control C happens, right? And we want to shut down gracefully. We want to, and we want to do this purity paradigm where we only emit some data to shut down the server, right? But what we need to like couple that with is not being able to listen to those events anymore. Like we make it so that if you want to shut down the server, you cannot be also subscribed to its events.
Yeah.
So maybe the command, in order to obtain the command, right? Go on.
I know. I was thinking, instead of splitting on event, if we split the commands, like have multiple commands for a driver, would that?
We already
help
have
us
multiple
choose?
commands for a driver.
Yeah, we do, but I meant as a different enum. Like, then the app can choose which commands, not which command, but Yeah, maybe not.
I didn't quite finish the
Yeah, please.
the
Yeah, go
thought.
on. Yeah.
So let's say you have the server, you're observing it, you're getting its events, and then at some point you get a Control C, you want to shut it down gracefully. So in the paradigm of like data in, data out, what I think we'd have to do is that this is the way that the driver would be designed, is that the only way you can obtain or create such a command, the command to shut down the server, is by consuming the server. So you'd have to stop listening on it, right? You have to stop observing it, because observing it is borrowing it.
Yeah.
So there would be a method that consumes the server, turning it into a server shutdown command. And then you could emit that in your command stream, and normally like we do currently. That's one part of it. That makes it, that handles like the unsubscribing part, right? Forcing us to unsubscribe from a thing that we will not be getting any more events of, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But there's the other part of it of subscribing to events that now should occur, right? Because let's say you just spawned, you're trying to spawn, right? The same server, like in initialization of the app. So the obtaining, and that's what we're started the change we're started making is these methods on the driver, static methods even, right? So you can call them at any time.
Yeah.
And do, but the problem is they do the effect. So we want to say, okay, you know what? How do we not do the effect? We only send data out, and then we receive an event, and we have to receive the observable itself in order to subscribe to it, right?
Yeah.
So but like the possible observable, the various different observables that a driver can give you is like, would have to be, I don't know, would have to be static. Right? It's not an enum of events. Right? It's an observable where the event is an observable. But then I think we'd have the same problem of like, we do still have to match on these things, right? On these different observables in all possible states. Right? Like we need to couple these things in a way that one thing is obtained only when another thing is called. But it has to be some way to achieve both that it is really only data going out, but it does give you already an observable. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It does return an observable. But it is only data going out. do you think we can do that? Like the method that creates the command
Mhm.
gives us the observable as well, but it's not yet an effect. And only when that command actually gets to the driver,
Creates the command. I'm just seeing an instance where it's being created
well, it's not.
also.
I don't think it has
It's
anything
not a
to do
method.
with
Yeah.
current code.
Yeah.
Right? Creating a command from a driver, like some method, would also return the observable, the relevant observable, but it wouldn't initiate that effect until it reaches the driver through, right, by coming out of being emitted by the app and then reaching the driver. And then you could say, so it's like, even when I say it, I'm like, yeah, but what's the benefit? I don't get it. What's this purity facilitating? The possibility of unit testing this with, like,
mocks, yeah.
as soon as something is data to data, right? Another approach that we could take is that somehow the app itself is the state. And it's the app is like, the app is a series of method calls that consume self and return a different state. Return a different self, right? So it's like transition from this to that to that to the other thing, and each thing, does expects different events. So, like, you have this type for this app state, and then calling a method would, for if you want to issue some command, would consume self, and you get back a different type that expects different events. But this is like very early. I can't even really imagine this, because I don't know. Can't imagine it.
Yeah.
Also, sorry for not making actual progress in the code. I don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably good to think this through.
I don't like not finishing thoughts. I just want to be a better coder. One thing we could do if we want to be practical is to say, okay, let's see what this. Let's not do the data to data, purely data to data thing. I mean, let's move away from that, because we can't seem to finish this thought.
Yeah.
And try the driver method architecture, and accept that it's not data to data at all.
Yeah.
There's no like pure function that we could unit test. We didn't mean to do that anyway.
Yeah, we could try that. So we continue with the current plan.
Mm-hmm. I'll be back
Okay.
in a moment.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah.
So, what's up?
Right. So, yeah. Okay. Do you want me to start the mob timer? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So we were at the browser. Right. Browser event. Yeah, we had this. We were supposed to split the browser event into spawn and whatever comes after spawn.
Yeah.
So this will be browser init event.
Browser spawn.
Spawn. Okay.
Event.
Browser spawn event, and we remove this reload error,
Mm-hmm.
and that reload error becomes part of this. Oh no. Yeah, this. And it'll be called browser
Reload
browser
event.
reload event. Okay. And then we'll have methods upgrade function spawn that takes
Well, line 30.
That should be an observer.
Right. That's where we
Yeah.
get that reload event.
Shared boxed observable and static browser reload event. Yep.
But wait, sorry, hold on. But we never. Oh no, hold on. We never asked for the browser to reload, and it does not do that on its own, right?
Yeah.
What we need over there is a handle for doing that, and that's actually what that handle was. The browser.
Mhm.
Well, kind of was. It needs to be. It's not going to be a browser reload event.
Yeah.
A shared browser, an observable of a browser reload event. It needs to be a handle to obtain that. Right?
A handle to obtain the reload event, right? Okay.
I think so.
Uh-huh.
because unless we're going for some mixed paradigm, because this is the only thing we're going to get from now on, right? This browser reload event. But we also want to say, in order to, well, we never really shut down the browser. We don't do that.
Yeah.
So I think we need both. I think we need both a handle to ask the browser to reload and this observable. I mean, that is type safe, right? Whether we ask the browser to reload or not, this is fine.
Yeah.
Like, we can handle these events. It's not unreachable. What if we get a browser reload event before we asked for it? I mean, we can statically know. Does it give us any benefit to statically know that we're not going to get a reload event before we ask for it? And we're already only going to get one after we ask for one? Right?
Yeah.
So our internal keeping of state that we have asked the browser to reload is the fact that we have such an observable at all. Like, why would we have such an observable if we didn't ask the browser to reload? Right? The browser did spawn, and like, okay, here's your browser, sir. Why at this point? Why would we get an observable of events that we didn't initiate? You with
Yeah.
me?
Yeah. I think I get it. So should we have like another enum that has spawn error and the reload event, something?
I don't think so. I think the type in the field should be browser.
So there won't be any observable here. Okay.
Yeah, not yet. There will be an instance method on browser.
Oh, that will give us the observable. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the spawn will take address. Right. String. And then this will return a shared box observable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Let-
And that shared box observable will be.
Sorry, I have to bring myself water in a moment.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Do we rotate sometime?
Yeah, we should now. Yeah, I did. I mob next it, so it's your turn.
What's my signal for that? Seeing you mob next.
Oh.
You're using two screens?
Yeah, I'm sharing the monitor. It's full screen monitor. I will just switch back to the
I shared.
yeah. We were defining the spawn method for the browser driver.
FN spawn.
Yeah. This should return shared boxed observable. That'll be browser spawn event, yeah.
What bothers me is that so many of these are not multiple events. Spawn, you know, this thing is you'll get only one value.
Mhm.
And I don't. So I want to see, does RxRust have a thing for a single, like the future equivalent? Yada yada. There's the async interop, which is like you can do into future, but it's not quite what we want. We don't want to deal with these. Should we just accept this for now, that this is like, it looks weird? So many of these are just, and all this infallible stuff. I mean, it's like, what infallible? You have one event. You either have a reload or a reload error. Why isn't this an anyhow error instead?
Yeah.
Like, either you get that single event of browser, or you get that error.
The anyhow result.
This.
Oh, that. Okay.
Not, sorry, this.
Yeah. I mean, it could be anyhow result, browser spawn event. It will be the browser spawn event, or no, browser or error.
Right. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could.
Then we wouldn't need the browser spawn event at all.
Yeah. Or it could be what, right? Browser here and anyhow error here. And then we don't need the anyhow result.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't even know the API for like handling these errors. And I think we should just to do that. Should we be using observable, the error type? Verbals, pipe, verbal pipes, error. You meant? Okay.
Yeah.
Awaiting orders.
Right. Are we addressing the to-do now? Or then we just need another method for browser reload. We need pubcreate function reload that returns the browser reload event. And then we comment all the new and effect methods and start solving the app.rs errors.
I can do only one thing at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, let's define the reload function for the browser driver.
Well, where is browser defined? In the same, yeah, we have the struct browser. So it'll be on browser, not
Oh.
on browser driver. Or
Yeah.
maybe this should all be one type. Why? What's browser driver for? Yeah, I don't see a reason we have these two types now.
The browser and browser driver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are the fields? Does browser driver have any fields?
Browser driver, yeah, does event sender.
But it shouldn't.
Yeah.
This should be removed, and I think the whole type should be removed. What are the methods on browser driver?
Methods on browser driver. Oh no. Wait, did I go to the browser? Oh, I am in the browser. Browser driver, impl browser driver. Yeah, there's a spawn new and effect, which new and effect will be commented. So only spawn.
Just delete new.
Delete the comment. Just
Delete it.
okay.
This is like basically nothing. There's nothing here. Just delete this effect. Just boilerplate. And now we have only this spawn. Well, guess what? Right?
Yeah.
Just
could go in the browser.
maybe there's already like you see line 70?
Oh yeah.
But this is the like async function spawn.
Mm-hmm.
And also it returns a result.
Yeah.
Now, if we are doing effects, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the app,
We're doing effects in the app.
then why? So obviously we cannot, what we cannot do in the app is call async functions. But if this is not an async function, and it also does not return its, its result in a result. It's like it's a deferred thing, right? It's it gives you an observable, and maybe this async stuff happens in a different task.
Or why can't the app be handle async?
That's like you because the app, because I don't, that goes too far away from like the paradigm.
Mhm.
When the app does not do async, we have an easier, we do have some level of guarantee that we don't really do effects there, and that all waiting, right, all async stuff is constrained to occur in like spawned tasks. And the app code is like quick, like logic. Does that
Yeah.
make sense? So it
Yeah.
does call methods. Okay. So like all these methods for effects, it does call them, but they don't really do the effects in any blocking manner, or not even in an async, right, that manner that you have to await on, right? They spawn tasks, right? They spawn async tasks on, using Tokio Spawn, and the results of those async tasks reach the app via that observable. Does that make sense?
Result of the async tasks reach the app via observable.
Yep, via
Yeah.
events on the observable.
Yeah.
So we get to use like we get to use async, but not these, not this. So the async stuff would have to like be nested inside this scope, inside a Tokio Spawn async block. So we would get to like use async there. But what about the result? What about the try operator, right? If we want to use that, we'd have to have some scope in which that is possible. If we want to do that, I mean, I'm not sure we want to actually do that, because our paradigm is like these events.
Mhm.
These observables that give us events, and they don't like, some of them. Let me share. Some of them we consider recoverable, right? So they should be events. I think maybe even all of them, right? Because we want to do graceful shutdown, right? If anything really bad happens, right? So for us, they're all just data. I don't think there's even a single case where we really want the observable itself to be followable. But we have a to-do for that, right?
Yeah. We do.
Okay.
Browser.
So I'm going to delete this browser driver. And here's what a browser is.
Shouldn't we be renaming the browser to browser driver? Or
No, because I don't think there's a driver anymore. I think these are structs that can provide us with
methods that return observables. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Makes
the
sense.
driver is the module.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So to make a browser, you have to like call
Spawn.
and it's not async.
Yes.
And it does not return
Anyhow, results.
that. It returns a
shared boxed observable.
Shared boxed
observable. Yeah. Self. Yeah, seems correct.
I am tempted to take a look at how you would handle this, because this can exactly only succeed or fail. Are you tempted to see how this can be handled? What that looks like?
Yeah, we can try it out. Yes.
So is there something about errors here? Not like a whole section, right? There's no. So let's see the API. The heck is that? Oh, are you there?
Yeah.
Yep. This is my browser crashing.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'll stop the screen share. I need to start this browser. Okay, this goes to that screen. 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 And now I can share again. And do that.
Yes.
Okay, here's an observable. And
error.
What is there a method called error? What are you?
Oh no, this is the associated type.
Right.
Yeah.
I suppose that's just whatever the error happens to be. And tell me when you see something that seems to have to do anything with. There's finalize. Execute cleanup logic when the observable terminates. The finalize operator calls a function when the observable completes errors or is unsubscribed. We want to distinguish, right?
Yeah.
But let's keep in mind that this is a thing. So there's map error,
Mm-hmm.
which you can use to handle an error, right? Turn it into a non-error value, right?
Yeah.
because it has to, the function, right, has, no, no, it's mapping, no, it's not handling, it's mapping to a different error. Okay. It's mapping to a different error. Okay. Where is it? Where's map error? Here. Map2 is unrelated.
On error.
Okay. What does that mean? Execute a callback when an error occurs. This operator allows intercepting errors for side effects while preserving the original error flow downstream. Yeah. So this does not transform the stream. It's just like tapping for errors, right?
Yeah.
Is onComplete, which is not the error, right? Like it can, an observable can error, complete, or give another value.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not what we're talking about onComplete. Does retry. Resubscribe to the source observable when it errors.
Mm.
Separator resubscribes to the source observable when it emits an error. It can be used to retry. Okay, well, I don't know. Keep this in mind. Sample, scan, skip, start with subscribe. So there's subscribe for next values only, right? You don't get errors here. There's subscribe on.
Uh-huh.
Schedule the subscription. Okay, it's not it. And subscribe with. Use this method when you need to handle error and complete explicitly, or when subscribing to a subject custom observer structure. I don't know. I think we're not even like really subscribing within the app itself, right?
Yeah.
So is there a way to like, I think what we're looking for is a certain way to like to recover from errors, or like I don't know, to like, how do you handle these errors? What does it mean that an error occurs in this API? Why does it even, like, I'm trying to understand why the error type exists, right? Why isn't it just a value? Why is it so important that there needs to be another built-in additional type argument, right?
Mm. Yeah.
Why is that so important? What? This looks like just subscribing. Like, you can achieve that without, like, what is it not achievable? What necessitates that additional type argument? Right? Like, why won't you, if you want the value to be an error, possibly, then just use an enum like we are doing, right? You could achieve all this stuff without these explicit methods, without an additional, right?
I suppose, yes. Sharing screen.
Mm-hmm.
Shared screen. Start. Okay. So back to docs.
Yeah, I think we're going to just continue ignoring infallible. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. All right.
So as the spawn, did
Wait.
I like not, is this not up to date? No, sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did not next. Let's see if I need to save. Yep, I do need to save. Okay, I am nexted.
Yeah. Think I got it. Did I? Yeah, I did. All right. So we continue ignoring this. So it is infallible.
Yeah, but it's not really self then, right? It's that event, right?
Yeah.
Browser spawn events.
Yeah. Right. And we have all of this.
Yeah.
Map error.
Well, I don't. Why isn't the that's not a try operator. It's a debug format. So the first try is line 81, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That won't work. None of that would work. So we need to do this stuff, all this stuff, in a Tokyo task. In a Tokyo's, yeah, all this stuff needs to be in a Tokyo task. Like not all of it, right? Like the just where it's where we need to do some actual I/O, right?
Yeah. This we do. Browser config. No. Here we do. Browser launch.
Why would the builder? Are we doing something like funny with the builder where we can actually unwrap? Like, why would it fail? Look, it's doing detection of the default executable. Can you go into that 3041?
Yeah. Oh.
Does it get by name, by path? This is I/O.
Yeah. We need this also in the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we need this.
And look at line 75. We do env var.
Yeah, that also. Is okay. Yeah. So all of this will go inside the Tokyo task.
Yeah, maybe just like maybe everything. I don't know. Like, what is the point of that builder being being outside of Tokyo task?
Oh.
What is that? The point of that debug being outside? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we could just move everything at this point. It looks like there is I/O everywhere. Browser execute even here. Yeah, I think we could just move everything inside.
So let's take one step at a time. Go to the top of the function. And do a Tokyo spawn as the first thing in the body. Tokyo spawn.
Tokyo
Tokyo spawn. And this would be an async move block.
Yeah. Async move.
And then a block.
Mm-hmm.
And a semi.
Yeah.
And in this block, we start moving things. The only thing that we need to do actually before this Tokyo spawn is to create an event an event sender.
Event sender. All right. But didn't we remove the event sender from the driver?
We did. We don't clone anything existing. We just create one because yeah. Take a look at some other drive. I forgot. Take a look at some other. Yeah, take a look at that.
Build.
Whatever.
Yeah. This event sender MPSC channel.
Right. So you create a channel. There's a sender receiver, and then you can create a shared from stream, right? Because it's not yet a stream. So you convert the event receiver into a stream,
Mm-hmm.
and then you turn it into an observable. You box the observable, and that's consuming the receiver. And then the sender, and then you can return that, right? The method will return that observable. That's what it returns. And then the sender will be moved into the Tokyo task.
Right. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Anyways, let me just mob X and rotate it.
That's not what I meant to do. Share screen.
Yeah, the browser. You need to uncomment the sender MPSC channel.
This stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's Tokyo.
Uh-huh. Then
All
we
right.
move the sender.
It'll be moved as soon
Yeah.
as it's mentioned.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. This goes here. Here's a try.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is like one like we don't. What is this temp here? Browser data here. We kind of want to not try. We want these as distinct errors. I mean, I really wish I could use a try. Can we like somehow use a try within a block? Can we do that?
Not sure.
Like let result equals block, right? Okay. Let result equals anyhow result of
Bad.
I don't actually. This is
temp
unit.
there. Yeah. Oh, unit. Okay.
What did I do here?
It expects unit, but
Can only be used in async block that returns. So it bypasses the block, right?
mm-hmm.
It bypasses this block and returns from the async move. The async block.
Yeah.
So you can't like use try simply by doing this. It'll just bypass it.
Looks right.
But I think we can closure it. Can we do that? Of course, we could put it in a different function. But can we closure it? Okay, here. About that.
No.
What? What's the problem? Oh, we're not calling it. Okay. It's like an iffy in
Yeah.
JavaScript.
Oh, it does seem to work.
It works.
Yeah.
I think that's the game. I'm not saying I like it very much because it's kind of meh. Right? It's like, okay, obviously missing some language feature here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think it's workable now, for now.
Yeah. This being constrained to a function only, that's the missing language feature. And I think whatever the minimal workaround for the missing language feature is, that's what we should be doing. Another workaround is to extract it to yet another function.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like like a private spawn function. Is that nicer? I mean, that's not what we wanted to do. We just wanted to use try.
Yeah, I think this is fine for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just keep pushing stuff in here.
Mm-hmm.
Like this. And config this thing. Whatever that does.
And the browser
itself. Get the PID. Okay, here's a Tokyo spawn. So okay, actually, this is yet another Tokyo spawn. So I think we actually put the Tokyo spawn inside Tokyo spawn, maybe?
Yeah.
And
yeah, this also goes there.
Well, basically
Everything. Yeah.
basically everything. Yeah. Except for exactly the return, exact return here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm replacing this okay with that. See how it
Yes.
formats. And now we're not returning the. We're not supposed. Yeah, we have we have this workaround for the result, so we have to return
Sharing
from the
screen.
closure.
Yeah.
To return
Share.
some stuff from the closure. So whatever is like in the okay.
Mm-hmm.
Below the closure, below the spawn.
Yeah.
Those things like I think the cell not. Yeah, actually all that. Maybe all that should go in the closure. Then we get an okay of this self. And now, of course, it's a different type. Like we have a let result, right?
Let result. So this result will be self.
E-
Yeah.
Yes. What's the problem with the closure?
With the closure, this is not async.
Make it async.
I'll be async.
Yeah,
Something
async
like that.
closure.
Yeah.
And then you have to like also await it. Not only
Oh,
execute it, but also await the iffy.
go here and await.
Wrong order. Call
Yeah.
it and then await it.
Await. Yeah. There is something missing here. Oh, that's, of course, yeah, we are not returning shared books observable yet.
Now, like we have like a result of the browser, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we need to like just match on that.
Match on the result.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Okay. If it's in okay with browser, we send, right?
Event
Event sender.
Send. Browser spawn event.
You know what?
Spawn.
Don't send. Sorry. Like extract this. Just return. Don't send. Just return from the match. Return the correct event. Right? Just browser spawn event. Yeah, browser
Spawn
spawn
event.
event.
Spawn.
Spawn with the
Browser.
Well, yeah, I think so. And if it's an error, then return
Yeah.
the
Spawn.
error wrapped inside
Browser spawn event, spawn error.
the error
And
inside.
the error.
Yes. Now grab that match result in a binding.
Match result in a binding.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just do that? Extract into
Sounds good.
variable. Mm-hmm.
Shorten that to event.
Space R and event. Yeah.
And send it.
Okay. Event sender dot send event. Yeah, that's it.
Await unwrap. Semi.
Yeah.
Does that compute?
Looks like it. Yes. No errors. There's the only errors. Shared boxed observer is not written.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So do this trick where we do
From stream thing.
shared from
Yeah.
stream.
Just copy it from this somewhere here. This one.
Yeah, just that line, put it at the end and remove the semi.
Receiver box it. Looks like it. That's it, is it? Yeah, that's it. This thing was removed, right? Browser driver supposed to be removed.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's clean. This module is clean.
Okay, so for this one, we also implemented, right? As opposed to other drivers, we only changed the
That's right.
types.
Yeah. Reload
What's line
event
43?
43. Upgrade struct. I think that's just redundant. Don't need that.
I suppose, yeah.
All right. We just need a to-do function for reload, I think. Or is there a reload? There should be a reload. Yeah, there's already a reload. But this should return this shared box observable instead and not be async.
Correct.
Yeah. And not anyhow result. That'll be, oh no. What? Sorry. Shared box observable. Static. Browser reload event. Infallible. Okay. And we do the same Tokyo spawn hack, or do we just leave it as to do? Comment and
I don't know, we're here, so it's
Okay.
super short. Do it.
Let me save this mob next and rotate it. Yeah, browser driver reload.
Screen shared. Here's the reload. Okay. What about the what type does it take exactly?
The browser itself. A reference to the browser. Yeah.
No, I'm because this one so is this all sound? Like when we have a browser, we can have this, right? This event.
Mm-hmm.
And if we get this, so here's what I'm concerned with. I want to, in order to like use this browser,
Yeah.
I want to make sure that this thing is consumed. Does that make me silly?
Is that to guarantee that the browsers come from the browser spawn event?
No, it cannot come from anywhere else because
Yeah.
privacy.
Yeah. Then why else do you want to do that?
Because at least it would force the app to not have these types around anymore, right? This browser spawn event.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get this anymore, like, right? You want to continue. You want to continue listening to this for no reason. Sure, but what you actually want to do is grab the browser and do stuff with it, right?
Yes.
So you have acknowledged that you got what you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
That stream should be consumed because now what are you going to do? You're going to subscribe to both? Like, admittedly, it's extra value, and also admittedly, I don't immediately know how to do this. Basically, we would have to do something like, okay, a browser is a browser implements that, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Like sorry, what? A browser. Yeah, I think the first problem is that this is like this is really like an observable that you can, it's not a single value, right? Like what we want to say, you know what, this is not an observable, right? It doesn't have values plural. It has just one value, right? Like we kind of want the future equivalent.
Yes.
Well, why equivalent? Why not just future? One could ask, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because then you won't have you wouldn't have that type anymore, right? It will be consumed. You can't have both the thing you're listening on and its single result, right? It's single value.
Yeah.
You can though when it's an observable. So maybe we should, keep that in mind and like say like it seems like using observable for that is known to have at most a single
Value.
emit is strange, like suboptimal.
Yeah.
What's the alternative? Okay, so we can like just move on. So what am I doing here? I said, okay, so we have the browser. As soon as we call reload, we can subscribe to this result of the reload.
Mm-hmm.
Which, okay, so how do we do this? We do let event send, just copy that. Okay.
Yeah.
So at the end, we'll do this.
Yes.
And the beginning, we'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll do this Tokyo spawn.
That's correct.
That'll be somewhere here.
Yeah.
And I'll take the contents, delete them. This will be inside.
Then you have to wrap it in a closure.
I don't think we need to do that for a single. You can just match on this, right? And this will be let vent and
Event sender.
this.
We get the browser.
Browser?
I think, yeah, even after reload, we do get the browser, right?
We get a page, but we're not interested in a page. I think we just.
Yeah. Sharing. Shared screen. Start. Let's go here. All right. What do we get? We get a page. Yeah.
We don't need the page, so let's do the thing where we create one event here, another event there.
Browser reload, event reload, and reload. You need to pass through the browser.
That's what you meant. Why? Oh, because you can't reload. You can't reload. Like, you can't ask for a reload again. That's what it prevents. That's what that prevents, right?
Yeah.
You have to consume the browser. So 142 needs to take self by ownership.
Yes. And then we self again here. And browser, reload, event error, reload error, browser and error. Okay, self and error. That's wrong. And error. That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we have the correct types for all the drivers.
Correct
Maybe.
types. Oh yeah, yeah. I think so too. Yeah.
So at this point, we have to like change some stuff in main and in app.
This becomes browser, no longer browser driver. But
Maybe we should change that in all the drivers.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Yeah. So they're just empty.
Well, so what is this? What things? What are the different methods that can call on this thing?
Spawn and signal. We could just rename that struct to build instead of build driver.
What does it represent then? Just a container for
Yeah. Yeah.
because signal is not even on self, right?
Uh-huh. And neither is spawn. So they could just be top level methods on this module. But
yeah. Look, I mean, if we go ahead with like a trait for this stuff,
yeah,
then we're this will need to be a struct, because that's what Rust forces you to do, right? Because you
Yeah.
can't implement a trait for just a bare
function.
So I think it's okay to keep it as a struct. We just need to like name it something that is not silly.
I mean, just build.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not. But so what are these? What are all of these? All of these things, and also, is this supposed to be two different structs?
Two different structs.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Or there
understand.
should be some better like connection between them, something better than that PID. These are effects.
Yeah.
Right. Or things that implement effect, right? So maybe they can remain drivers because drivers implement effects. So why aren't they not? Why is browser not browser driver?
Can be. Yeah, we could just
I
rename.
think. So here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. Just semantically, it has spawn. It's weird that we are reusing the same struct for like representing a spawned browser, right? I think this should be two different structs. That's what I'm thinking. Because there are two effects here. And the second effect can only be obtained by using They're using the first. And it's true that, yeah, static method and then instance method, right? But the naming.
Yeah,
So
we could just have upgrade struct browser driver. That's
but
empty.
that's splitting them up, but it doesn't help with the naming. Not, at least not as much as in the way that. So what about browser spawn and browser? Wait, what's the difference? No, browser. So browser spawn and browser reload, because that's what it can give you. Because we don't have a trait system yet, right?
Yeah.
And when, let's imagine we do have a trait for this, then you can't use the method name, because the method will always be the same because it's a trait method, right? It'll be something like effect, right? Shared screen.
Mhm.
So we should name the struct after the effect that it does. And that is only if the trait is not generic in a way that allows for multiple different
Effects.
effects.
Yeah.
Because if it does allow for multiple different effects, we would need like some additional command, right? Type, some command type that would take as an argument or something, or at least as a type argument, right?
Mhm.
So, but we don't want to. I don't think we want to go that far yet. So maybe we need a struct browser spawn. This is a driver.
Mhm.
Browser spawn. It will have
No fields.
Well,
Or
here's a question. I don't think they should be here. I think they should be arguments to the effect method, right? Where to the spawn,
spawn
right?
with.
We shouldn't,
Oh
right?
no,
Only the
we get handle and PID as a result of spawn, right?
yeah. That's why they should be on the reload.
Yeah.
Frankly, I think there are additional information that should not be coupled with the struct. But let's first remove them from the spawn, right?
Yeah.
You don't get this for this is unit struct.
Yeah.
That's the unit struct, and it has an impl, right? In which we do this spawn, right? How do I do this? Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And this is just effect, right? This is a different type. Or maybe just do. Do makes sense? No, it's a keyword. It's a keyword.
Yeah.
Oh no. Decisions. Okay. Effect. And this is the event, right? And the event is whatever browser is, right? Which is actually browser reload effect that then you have access to. Otherwise you don't have access to this, but you can't create one on your
Right.
own.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
And it's an instance method, so you can't use the But then
How do you get the browser?
browser spawn, you mean?
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So they need to be instance methods, right?
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, you can issue the effect anytime.
Mm.
And the interesting part is we actually need the distinction of something that allows you to do the event multiple times or not. Right?
Yeah.
So I think this is solved by like whether the thing implements clone or not.
Mm-hmm.
So then that means the effect is consuming. Does that make sense?
Effect is consuming. Yes. Yes, that
The
does.
effect method is consuming,
Uh-huh.
even if it doesn't do anything with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is self on browser spawn. And then that means we need to provide a way to create one, which in this case, actually, this already provides a way to create one because it doesn't have fields, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. Doesn't.
So what is the way in Rust to like prevent that? What if you make it an empty tuple struct?
Or you could add the URL field. No?
I think this is the way, right? And I'm sorry, this. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. We need a
Yeah.
field anyway, because now if effect is a trait method, someday in the future, well, unless it could either be generic,
Mm-hmm.
right, or the data that it carries could be in self,
Yes.
which I think is better anyway, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like then you don't have to make it generic. It's already a trait implementation.
Yes.
So this will be URL string,
String.
and that makes it non-constructible.
No. Yeah.
And that means we need to do a new, right? So how do we new? Generate new.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I wish we could do this for 10 hours a week, but I am doing this with others, so maybe we'll make some progress.
Yes.
I'll be back in a moment, okay? I'm back.
Yeah. So I just defined the browser reload struct. And we'll be moving the reload stuff there. These things.
Are you sure you got my code?
Yeah, I did.
So why does browser have browser spawn is a relic? You didn't rename it, you created a new struct?
Yeah.
There's a
So
browser struct?
there's browser spawn already. Yeah.
What about I saw one with fields.
This is the one, right? Oh, that is
No,
browser. That's browser. This
browser.
one. Existing. We didn't change that yet.
I think that should be browser reload or something. We'll see. I mean, we need to get that
Yeah,
that
but
information. Browser, yeah, it is browser reload. You know, it is. That's exactly what it is.
what about
Because it needs what is
PID
now
and
browser.
uh-huh.
That is browser reload because
Okay.
it needs those fields in order to reload. And the PID, except for the PID, the PID is
Yeah.
not necessary. Only the I
The
don't even
debugging
think the
address is also.
handle is necessary.
Let's see what's. It just needs the page.
Handle.
Yeah, handle is also not used. Yeah.
And it's static because it's been leaked, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we can just drop those two fields. We only need the page. But the PID, PID. What's the PID for? It's the PID for. We never do anything with the PID. It's for the testing. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
So the PID will be another field, right? In that event.
In the browser reload event.
Not the browser reload event, the browser spawn
Event.
successfully event.
Okay.
It'll be provided along with the browser. It's like along with the browser reload effect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead, find that event. Make not the reload event, the browser spawn event, and make spawn named field instead of tuple variant. Make it a named field variant.
Yeah.
One field is the reload. It's browser reload effect, and other is PID, which is a PID.
What's the
Actually,
type?
not just PID. No, yeah, PID is fine because it came from the browser spawn event. So yeah, but
yeah,
PID.
I forgot the type for PID. Was it?
It's just PID. Just
PID.
Yeah, it's just PID. I don't know why it's not completing for you, but I believe it's just PID. Pascal case. Yeah. What? Like it's not imported? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
And what about this? There is no such thing?
We haven't
Yet?
renamed it yet. Need to rename browser to browser reload.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, so now it does not have a PID method.
Oh, this PID is just U32. That's why it wasn't.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, then I just make it U32 there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I think we're going to have another field, which is going to be a pre-compute of this WebSocket address. Instead of this being like lazy and a method,
yeah,
we're just going to put it as another field here and pre-populate it. Whatever it is, I don't know. Might be a string.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And then this goes away now.
Yes. And the function is not reload, it's effect to like prepare for this being a trait.
Effect, yes.
I think it's pretty good work.
Yeah.
I mean, mind you, we have a checkpoint commit on master
Yes, we
right,
do.
for right before Martin and I started this invalid state impossible adventure. So if this goes wrong, we have that checkpoint commit.
Yeah.
But I think
thought
this
we
is
were-
good.
I thought we were going to do the create split for end-to-end RS.
Create split.
No, create the creating another create for the test modules, because we.
Oh, that's finished. Not for the end.
So we have.
Oh, it's
yeah.
not finished. It's half. So a step towards it is finished because now it's a workspace with
Yeah.
one crate.
Yes, that's what. No, but we plan to do like 2 crates, right? One for the bin, another for the test.
What? No, one for the bin and the test will be one crate, and then there will be So okay, so actually it's a bit integration tests. Yes, they are in some. They can be in some. They're always in some crate, right? They're not. They can also be a crate on their own.
Yeah.
They can, but there's no. I don't think there's a point in doing that. They can be in the crate of the thing they're testing. But what we wanted to do is we wanted to extract a shared crate that is imported both by the implementation and the end-to-end test.
Yeah.
That's why we made it a workspace.
Yes.
I have this now fancy.
Oh. File viewer.
Yeah. And yes, you can see there's only one. I don't know why it's yellow, but
Yeah.
there you go. Does that have to? Is it like a for it being a crate? Because I can see I have all these fancy icons. All right. What's going on? What do you think I should do now? Just follow errors.
Yes, that's
Okay. Can remove that.
URL. Yeah. And that's
Filstruct fields. Let me see the order because I'm a bit pedantic about this stuff. Why are we here? It's only URL.
Yeah. Oh, how do you?
And we need to leak it somewhere. So we just basically we do like extract into variable, and then we don't need the variable. PID page. We just need. Wait a minute. This is not.
This is the spawn.
What is
effect.
this?
This is supposed to be the old browser that we had, but
Browser spawn needs the page. No, I'm sorry. Browser spawn. Sorry. Browser spawn is the. This is URL now. Hold on. Hold right on. Browser spawn event. Spawn is this, right? So at some point, I don't know, inference. Basically, it's not self.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
it's not self. I don't even know what it is.
We need the browser spawn here.
Need a few things, right? So let's just do okay with unit and then see what we need. We need all the fields of that thing, right? So we can construct that here, right? Browser
No, browser spawn.
No, but
Browser
Not
spawn
browser
spawn.
No, it's not. That's not it.
Okay.
This is the event. We need the fields here. We need these three things. Okay, let me bring that over. Right? These three things.
Mhm.
And we need to obtain all of them here.
Yeah.
Right? So this is like let PID equals browser PID. I don't know. Nothing's happening. Handle browser. Oh, we leaked it. Okay, we need to leak it last. There's no PID. Well, that was implemented. How do we get it? Child?
Yeah, you need to browser.get mute child. Yeah. As mute inner and ID. As mute inner, I think, first. That is what it was before. Yeah. And then ID. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and then yeah, you have to context and try it.
We deleted all that?
Oh. Wait, did we? We shouldn't have had.
Here it is.
Yeah, it's right
We
there.
already have this in scope.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we already have PID in scope.
Yes.
What's all this? Wait, what did I delete? This.
Yeah. Yep. Sharing screen. Shared. Okay. PID is already in scope. WebSocket address, we do need that.
Might also be in scope. I don't know.
No.
Okay, maybe it's just a method call on the browser.
Yeah. So we need
WebSocket address.
WebSocket address is equal to browser dot WebSocket address
There you go.
dot, what is it written? A string, yeah. A reference
To owned.
to owned. All right. And we need the reload.
And
Browser
more
reload.
idiomatic is clone. Because it's not like it's a path. A stir. It's a ref string for some weird reason.
Mm-hmm. Clone. So we have PID, WebSocket address. Now we need the.
We have PID.
Yeah.
And now we need to create a browser reload effect.
Yeah.
Let browser reload equals
browser reload. Is it just
and I think it takes the page.
Yeah, it takes a page. Can I fill struct fields? Yeah. And
Page should be here. Okay.
Is it? Page. I don't see it.
Maybe not.
It's browser.page. Oh no. Not browser. No, not browser.page. My bad. Where did we get page from before?
Might still be in this file. Just search for page. Go. What was that? Didn't we just wrap around?
Yeah, we did.
One of the results I did not understand what I was saying. Show me the results again.
Results.
Yeah, one of the results I did not. This one.
Yeah.
It's just self page. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have a page because we have spawned the browser successfully and we've navigated to a page.
Mm-hmm.
So there must be a page somewhere.
Oh yeah, there used to be in the old code.
Where is it?
Was right before creating self, but I don't see it here.
Bring it from the diff. You
Yeah.
can diff against master.
Get diff. This head
Master.
or just master.
Head is head. Head is the current branch.
Yeah, I was thinking head dot dot master, that syntax. Okay, I don't think we need that. So we
Search
need
for
to page
equals maybe.
Yeah, this is the line.
Mm,
Oh no, not this, not
nope,
this,
this must
not
have-
this. This is all tests.
Why do we have a? Your
Oh,
master is the date.
mm,
That's why.
yeah, yeah.
Do origin master.
Okay. Origin master.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Now we need page equals. Yeah, this is the line. This is the line.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
I must have deleted that. Sorry.
No. We need that right here. Yeah. And that just is passed through. That's correct. Type annotations. What's wrong here? Is it this? Cannot infer.
Do you have what is URL? What is this?
Oh, there's no URL.
Okay, URL is probably
self yeah.
URL. Huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, now it works. All right. Yeah.
All right. Now in the OK, we need to. Maybe it should be just a tuple with these three things.
Yeah. Need browser reload and pid and page.
WebSocket.
Sorry,
Address.
WebSocket address.
Okay, now remove the comment.
Let's get rid of this. Don't need handle. But we need to
Don't need to keep it. We just need to leak it.
Okay.
So remove the binding.
Uh-huh. Right. And we need to change the results type. Yeah.
Let and you don't. So it's not a. Yeah, it is a result of a tuple. Yeah, good.
We could, or does it infer? Correct. Does it infer automatically if I just remove the?
Yes. The only thing that will not be inferred is the result. Is the error, right? This is for inference of the error type, because try needs to know what to convert into.
Okay.
Right? You know the try converts the error as well as, so that's what that's for. Otherwise, it doesn't know what to convert into. Shared.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I looking at?
You need to
We need
change the
to.
result type.
Okay, we have 3 things here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the browser reload. And now it's unknown again. Like why? What's
But that's
what?
supposed to be typed, right? Not the binding.
Oh, sorry.
If you just leave it underscore, I think it should work, all of them.
Yo, you're right. No, you're right. Totally right. This is just a type. I'm sorry, that's silly. Here, uh, it's still a result. Okay, so where do we? Okay, sorry. Where do we handle this match?
Match
There
result,
we
yeah.
go. Here. Okay, browser reload. Right. And PID, or the browser PID. I don't know. It's just PID. In this
Mhm.
context, there is no other thing.
Yeah.
And what is this?
WebSocket address.
WebSocket address.
Yes.
Okay. This thing is that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make it a bit shorter. Okay, this will do.
Yes.
That'll do, and that'll do.
Yes.
All
That's
right.
it. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I think all the errors here are done, solved.
Now let's go apply this to the other drivers so that they're consistent, right?
Mhm.
So this is not a signal driver. What is this?
It's a signal installer. I guess.
Yeah,
There's one.
and there should
Yeah.
be 2 structs, right? No, actually, no. It's an install signal, right?
Yeah.
Install signal. And because it's a unit struct, you can always obtain such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fine. I mean, if you try to install a signal again, I can't help you.
Yeah.
This is effect. And there are no more effects. Right?
Mhm.
Okay. But this is only type. Do you want us to fix this, to actually implement this? Because I don't think we should in this session get into the
Yeah.
app.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take all this stuff, cut it, and paste it over here, and then uncomment it. Delete that.
Oh, you.
I thought I was uncommenting it.
Yeah. He commented it again.
Why? Why are you not smart enough? What?
Maybe
You're
you
not clicking
selected
anything.
an existing uncommented line that. So because of,
Yeah, I get it. Okay, consume self.
Mhm. We have to create the event sender receiver here.
Created here. No, there's no
No,
clone.
it's browser.
Browser
We
still doing the same. No, we have no implementation here. Browser, we have an implementation. MPSC, right?
yes.
This line instead of that line.
Spawn.
I think I'm just going to cut this and do Tokyo spawn and put this here.
Yeah.
And that.
And from stream thing in the end. You need to do the
What's this telling me?
from stream for event
Okay.
sender or the receiver. Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
that. Okay, that's enough with that. And then we need to do, depends on, I don't think we need a closure here. It's like, and there's no matching on the command because there's only one command.
Mm-hmm.
It's the effect itself. And there was only one variant to begin with here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to delete that. Then there is no matching on the command. There is only the contents of that, cut, and paste. It's good enough for me. Now what do we have here? Well, there's a couple, right? There's this okay and air and this okay and air.
Mm-hmm.
But already have. Oh, and there's an additional spawn here. I don't really know that we need an additional spawn. Well, let's take a look at what we have here. I don't think we need event sender clone. So I'm going to just delete that. What is the problem here?
Cannot infer. Why?
There is no signal event. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
We must have renamed it.
Yeah. Sharing screen. We were in the signal driver. There is signal install event. There is no signal event. Do I have to change these manually?
You can rename signal install events to signal event. They'll
How?
and then rename it properly. Oh no. Okay.
And then
Why did it let you do that? Shouldn't have let you do that. Because there are in scope already these things, right?
Yeah.
Or
But
maybe it's smarter than me and it said, yeah, they are in scope, but they have no declaration for them. So maybe that's what you
yeah.
want to do.
And received. It's not received. Handler installed. It's not received, right?
Oh, they're different. This is signal.
Oh, this is not
What is
signal
this?
install event. This is
This is just signal kind. It's not
Yeah.
even like you have to unwrap.
Yeah.
I think signal kind turns into signal event or something like that.
So this thing. Oh, got it. Yeah. Just this.
Yeah, something here is. We need to use a different because we never created the other observable, right? There are two observables involved. So let's just take it from the top slowly.
Yeah.
Not that top, like just here the spawn. So we get like the signal producer,
Mm-hmm.
right? For interrupt, and then we get for terminate. Okay. At this point, we are past these right? These signal install events.
Yeah.
Now we actually want to like
Watch.
create another event sender and receiver pair
Mm-hmm.
from line 27. You can just copy that. And I think we can shadow. That should do. And then
We don't need the clone.
yes, right. And then you can see that their types changed.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
what's that?
It has to be a signal kind instead of handler.
No. This is correct.
Is correct?
Yeah. I mean, almost correct. The handler installed is now data bearing.
Shared, boxed, observable.
Yeah. To get back there, we do this. We create this. What's going on here? The event receiver. Yeah, we do another one of these. Just copy this.
Yeah.
And put it on line 64.
And I have to create a binding for this.
Yeah, you probably should. Yeah.
Signal kind or boxed signal kind.
This will be signal events, right?
It'll be a signal. We should box the signal kind here, right? I mean, that's what.
The type is
And-
correct. I'm referring to the binding.
Okay.
Just signal events, I suppose. And then that goes into the
That's right. There is still a problem.
somehow we got the wrong type there.
That's because of the shadowing.
Oh,
I could just underscore this receiver.
no, hold on. Because it is because of the shadowing. We need different bindings. We should not shadow, right?
Yeah. This will be signal event sender, signal event receiver, or something.
Mm-hmm. We could use shadowing in a different way. It's like instead of creating it, calling it event sender, we can call it. No, you're right. The event sender. Yeah, just to distinguish between them. This will be signal event sender, and signal event receiver. That's what we should be using here.
Oh yeah, I should have just. Oh, I can't. Can I just rename work there? Just using LSP, but
Rename it manually. Signal
Yeah.
event sender.
this event. This is signal event receiver.
Exactly. That should do it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Shared.
Yeah.
No errors here,
Mhm.
except for that. So I think this is nice. What other drivers do we have? Oh, this is all wrong.
Build driver.
Build driver. I see. Well, so
We need two structs now.
we need
Build
two structs.
spawn and build signal.
Where is the struct?
Build driver.
There.
Yeah.
So what is this? Build spawn.
Spawn. Yeah. And that should take the
Path and the
path. Yeah.
environment. Whatever came from. Yeah, whatever came from there, from the
Yeah, path and
this.
yeah, path buff and rec.
This should be self.
Yes.
Basically that.
Mhm.
This.
Yes.
And I think we probably want to derive some stuff on this.
And we need build signal, but yeah, that's next.
Build signal. Okay. Build spawn event, build wait event, output, build signal event. But let's take the build. Let's imagine this is the build spawn, right?
Yes.
So let's kind of remove. Let's remove
Spawn
this.
becomes sorry. Yeah. Effect.
This should go like in impl build
Signal.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no such thing yet, but that's fine.
And effect.
Should be. So if I do this, I can, right? But if I do, I don't know, this, it just comments it.
Oh yeah, the extra new line in between.
I'm sure there is a better plugin by now.
Yeah.
So what's that? Effect takes self, right?
Yes. And not tuple. It should.
I see. And what is this? Build spawn event or something? Is that what we did?
No,
right?
no. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spawn
Yeah.
event.
Yeah, that's correct. And the shared from stream just goes to the last.
I mean, I'm so, like, this is irrelevant. I don't remember what did I change here. It was what new. There is no. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. New just returns self. And we don't even need this thing, right? For new. For new, we do something like generate new. Okay. And here's new. What we wanted to do is effect, which is already called effect. Do this in chunks. I mean, it is just easier to do this at that point.
Yeah.
Consume self and can take no more stuff. And definitely does not return that. It returns a
shared box observer.
Observable static spawn
Build spawn event.
Infallable. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now we don't have this. We have maybe from another file, browser.
MPSC.
Okay, grab that. Where am I? Put it here. Grab this, put it, I don't know, after that somehow.
Yeah. And Tokyo spawn. You need to wrap that.
Grab this and put it here.
Yeah. No more build command span match.
Oh, so it means that we have more than what we bargained for here, because it is a match that has like here's the signal one, right?
Yeah, but the signal is a different struct now, right?
Okay, so I cut this and I'll just put it here for now. And I'll take the contents of this arm and I'll just paste it over the entire match.
Yes.
I think it is not formatting, so I'm going to try to find the reason.
Sharing screen. Okay. All right. We were in the build driver. It's not formatting.
Find the syntax. Your list of errors should point you at there.
Type annotations. This one?
No, I mean, if you look at the column, you'll see one of them is not an E.
Oh, yeah, there's a syntax error here. Oh, this
I
is
think
the
it's
one.
that. Just remove that to do or give it a semicolon.
Yeah, or I could comment this part. Yeah, now it formats. Yeah, it formats. All right. Spawn result. Command new. There's no command, right? Oh, this is a different.
What are you
This is Tokyo's command. My bad. This is self.path and self.envs and event sender.
I don't think you need the clone self-ends because this is consuming. Nor with path.
Nor this is also not needed. Event sender. Match.
I don't think
spawn.
that type exists. Build spawn event instead.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you can change spawn error to just error. What are the different variants there?
Spawn error
Yeah, it's
and
just
spawn.
error.
rename to error. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it's just an error. It's just a result, right?
Yeah. This is build spawn event.
I think it should really just be a result. I'm not sure. But we
And
have our own display for this stuff, right?
yeah. So output line, there is, oh, that's build await event. So we need another MPSC event sender here. Oh, this clone won't exist. We will need to create another pair like this.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be here inside the async move, or here. Yeah. And this will be wait event sender, wait event receiver.
It's not the same scope. It's inside the closure. There's no need
inside
to
the
distinguish.
closure. Inside this?
I'm saying you don't need to rename them.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. It's because it's
okay.
inside a closure.
All right. Yeah. Right. And
This will be a build wait event.
Yeah.
Output line.
Build wait event output line. That's right. And
There's something wrong here.
Yeah.
Because the events receiver is not going anywhere.
Yes.
That's not right. We need at this point, outside of the of this method call for stood out line.
Mm-hmm.
So what did we do? Go scroll up a bit. We have successfully spawned at this point, right? Because we have a child on 985.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to create the observables, the single additional observable at this point, right? So line 100 is moved to 95.
Let's move to 95.
Yep. And it's a different different names, right? It's an additional
Wait.
Yes.
Oh. Can I just use this?
Can you?
No, I'll just rename it. It's not wait and wait event sender, and there's no clone, and
No, it is actually.
Huh?
Yeah, it is, because this for stood out line and for stood airline.
Yeah.
They're past move closures.
Mm-hmm.
So each of them needs a clone of that wait event sender.
This will be wait event sender clone.
That's
wait event
right.
sender.
Yeah, and the one before it as well.
Even here?
Yes, it's basically the same thing.
Okay.
This one stood out, that one stood air.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Sharing.
Yeah, rotated.
Shared.
Mm-hmm.
Wait event sender clone. Wait event sender clone.
Yeah.
This is what we use inside here, and
That should be deleted.
An additional clone
No,
or what?
no, that
This
should be
is
deleted, and 120 should be renamed. 120, 119, 119 should be renamed the wait event sender clone. Yeah. And that'll be Bill's wait event. Yeah. Yeah, that's correct.
okay. Obtain the process PID.
Build spawn error, spawn event. And error, not spawn error. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Event sender, send. Builds.
Can you explain to me how this works that we should not subscribe to stud out, stud air before obtaining the PID, which could fail.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Should do this first. Because this could still send us build spawn event error. And then
Build spawn event.
spawn event. But we
Yeah.
have not only the PID, do we?
Yeah, no, we have more. So
Thank you, dear. Fill struct fields. Here's the PID. And we should have this.
yeah, we need the from stream here of the wait events receiver.
Yeah. We don't have one of from. Okay. Yeah. From stream. This thing.
Yeah.
Yup. Event sender. This.
Wait event receiver.
Events equals wait event receiver.
Yeah.
Semi. Oh, now we have sent.
Yeah.
Sent that. This is the spawn. So what is that? We don't do that.
That should be a build wait effect, right?
Right. That means we need to Tokyo spawn this thing. This. But wait is async. So we need this to happen.
Yeah.
And for this to happen, for this to actually ever do the wait, right? This event exited and wait error.
Yeah.
We need like Tokyo. I mean, maybe even this after that. And Tokyo spawn async move stuff. What is this? Right?
Then
and somewhere we send that, right? This?
Yeah, in the end, yes.
And it's not the correct event sender, right?
It's wait event sender.
Wait. And we need a
clone.
Maybe this is the last one, so it can be just not cloned.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something's wrong here. Yeah, there's a move.
Yeah, you need the clone.
I don't get it. But where did this end up?
Oh.
Here we already have some. Oh, we need to clone again here, because this is.
Yeah, double move.
Wait. This from the clone. Okay, it's kind of smelly, and it should. This is exactly the same problem. Don't know how to solve this yet.
Or we can just clone it once inside. Does that not work?
No. Here's what happens. This you give 4 stood out line. You call it once, right? And you give it a FN mute that captures this.
Yeah.
Right? And because it's not async, it expects. It's generic. That's why. Because we have this trait is generic, so that it could work for sync and async. So this is self FN return is whatever this function returns. Okay? So it cannot be an async function, because that would not align with the synchronous variant, right? But returning a future, right, from a closure, a regular closure is fine. But that means that every time this closure is called, it returns a future. And that future captures, it needs to use this thing. But this closure only has one of those.
Yeah.
So every time it is called, it will clone the one that it has, this one, into that, and pass that clone into the async block and return the async block.
Yeah.
That's the dance, unfortunately.
Sharing screen. Obstat. All right. Okay. Any more errors?
Well, hold on. Before errors, I think I see a logic error. You see those stood air join handle, stood out join handle?
Yeah.
These need to be inside the additional Tokyo spawn, I think.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, I think this is correct.
Wait. I don't. No. This is fine. But why isn't it just unwrapped on the spot? Why do we keep the join handle for like later? Why do we do that?
Wait.
We have to await it in order for it to like. Yeah, this join handle, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is the future. It is that async move? No, because that will be for each. Take a look at it. See, I don't see why this would actually work. That's why I wrote await concurrently, I think. Can you show me where it was before it was moved in here?
It was before Event Center, but I can show you.
Just undo. That's the last thing you did.
Oh. Yeah, it was here.
Oh boy, what? That doesn't make sense, man.
Yeah, this was here, and then this Event Center was right below this, right after this.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that's why I took this and I moved it right above the wait
Okay,
event
so
center.
that means that okay, I get it. No, I get it now. So that means that those join handles are like they actually resolve, and then the okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So this needs to be, I think.
Yeah.
When we wait.
When we wait. Oh.
Before we before
here.
we it needs to be
This is where we wait.
before we wait.
Before?
Yes, because that await will never, right? Yeah, because while, yeah, I think that's correct because we want to like, I think that's correct. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now that looks correct. It's time for build signal.
Wait, await. Sorry, I'm stuck on this.
Yeah.
Stood air join handle. It spawns a task for that. I think it even spawns a thread. You don't see that here. It's the implementation of that for stood air line method that you see Tokyo spawn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why because Tokyo spawn does not need to be waited for. Can you like check the docs on that? That's pretty much the only thing it says. Starts a task immediately. Spawns.
Oh no. Yeah. Spawns a new asynchronous task. Returning a
And
join
then
handle.
the provided feature will start running in the background immediately when spawn is called, even if you don't await the return join handle. Basically, we can drop these join handles. We don't need them at all. Just drop this.
Uh-huh. Go back and
No. Drop it in there. Don't keep it. Go to forced. But this is an implementation of forested output line for Tokyo process child. And it's so for that implementation, we should just, call the Tokyo spawn, but never keep the join handle. And then return some unit instead.
okay. Some unit.
Yes.
And then this is not join handle. This is just option of unit.
Yes.
And we need to change the trait somewhere, but let's ignore this.
I don't think we need to change the trait. Just don't keep the join handle.
Oh, just remove the binding itself.
Yes. There's a Tokyo spawn. And what's the error now?
Yeah, this the trait thing, I think. Here, this
Mhm.
is self join handle. This should be self unit. Sorry, option unit, option of
Sure.
unit.
Same thing for line 36.
Yeah. Rotate it.
Screen shared. Let's say we won't even have these
Mm-hmm.
for, I don't know,
Common errors, yeah. For stood out, yeah. This,
no join handle. Couldn't. Stood.
oh, this is
This
stood
is a
process
different. This is
child.
process
Yeah.
child. Does this need the join handle? It doesn't. Can be used to join the spawn thread. If the spawn thread panics, this is also unnecessary. There's no point here.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do anything with it later. Or do we? Here's a question. Maybe that's what we do in the build. Maybe that's what it's for. But when it's awaited, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's for collecting these. So this is not before awaiting. This is after awaiting in order to join those threads. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Okay? Stood there join handle and stood out join handle. And this means that here, after the await, we do this, await, unwrap. And we do this for air as well.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, these are not, this is a join handle, but this is not. So I'm going to go here, and like here stood outline. This is join handle. I think we should do like, I don't know, something like this. Is this that? And this is stood airlines. Right?
And some join handle.
And join handle. Sorry for taking us off track with this. And what is this? Self
Join handle.
join handle. Problem.
I think it's just join handle.
Here is self.
Oh.
What do we do here? And handle view. This is
It's the trait. You need to change it.
the trait, huh?
Yeah.
Self.
Yeah.
Self Join handle.
Yeah.
Implementations must match the trait. Build. Okay. That seems right now. And only after we have joined these two.
You've removed the to do await concurrently.
You're right. Yeah. That would be a little bit more correct. And I've been told that dinner is ready, but let's
Yeah.
try to finish this.
Mhm.
Build signal.
You need to
Build.
create the struct.
Create the struct.
Yeah.
Here is struct for this. I'll create a struct right here.
Yeah.
Struct. Upgrade.
Upgrade.
Struct. Build signal, I suppose.
With PID field.
That's right. PID.
Yes.
And it's a private field.
Uh-huh.
I wonder. Okay, but this is very low. This is very low risk. So whatever.
Effect.
Effect. Consume. Self. Arrive. Debug. Share. Builds.
Wait event.
Builds. Build. Wait event.
Wait, is it? No. Not sure.
I don't think so. This does not like. This does not change anything. This you don't get a stream from this.
Yeah.
Wait, no, hold on. No, I'm right. Like, you were already waiting,
Mm-hmm.
right? You're already waiting for this to occur, and that doesn't change it.
Yeah,
Well,
you don't.
You get an additional observable of that stuff.
Yeah. Signal event.
Okay, cool. Okay, and now I can do
Even the MPSC, you need the. Sharing. Shared. Mobstat. And let's go. Build. What's it? Build driver. Yeah. And what do we have? Effect. We need this in the end. And we need MPSC stuff. This at the start. And we need the Tokyo spawn. Sync, move this and move these things in here. And comment something wrong. Sorry. Yeah. All right.
self PID.
Yeah. Self PID.
Probably need to like clone that, but let's see the error.
PID on type build signal available. Oh, it's self.0. And signal cannot find where.
We need the signal as well. We need self to have the signal.
Yeah. So this will be a like a
named field.
Named field. And we'll have PID will be PID and signal. What is the type of signal? Signal, I think.
Signal.
Yeah. All right. And this will be self PID. And this will be self signal. Yes. Good. Event sender. This is build. This is not build event. This is build signal. Event, signal error. And this is also not build event. Signal event. Yeah. This is self PID. And that's it. Yeah. Yeah, no more errors.
Why does signal sent give you back the PID and signal error does not give you back the PID?
Signal sent gives you back the PID, but signal error does not.
I think signal error should give you back the PID as well.
And why?
For the same reason the signal sent gives you back the PID, I think.
Okay.
I mean, but for this paradigm that we're just changing now, this big change that we're making, that's not necessary at all. Because you got this observable by calling this method. So you cannot be confused with regards to
I
which
think I lost
PID
you for
this
a bit
is.
there.
You there?
Yeah, I can hear you now, but your voice just got cut off for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
In this change that we're making, we cannot be confused about which PID this is because we have obtained this observable by calling it with a certain PID.
Yeah.
In the paradigm where it's like data in, data out with commands, you can't know which PID it was. You need to be told, oh, by the way, this is regarding that command.
Yeah.
So we can remove the PID, basically.
PID from the struct?
Not from the struct.
From the signal
from
sent.
the event.
Yeah. So this will just be signal sent sigtem.
Yes.
And we go back and remove the PID. Yeah. And there won't be sent to what? Just sent 0 to build or yeah.
Well, yeah, I think it's prefixed with build.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Put it to do there.
Yeah.
Review display. Awesome work.
Yeah.
Shivaraj, thank you so much for spending so much time with me on this.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
I'll stop the recording. Oh, I want to say in the recording, hey, if you watch this far and want to join us and do this with us, message me.